Polymarkets is printing millionaires. I have been doubling my money, but by just using simple trading strategies that I'm about to share with you. You see, this has been the easiest way to make money trading crypto. And without further ado, let me show you how some of my trades went. So I usually record my trades because this is obviously content for me. And as you can see, this is the trade that I had yesterday, and I was able to make 114% price profit. So remember, the ultimate goal for me is to sort of convert $2 into 2 million US dollars. It is absolutely possible. So right over here, as you can see, the trade that I had yesterday, I was betting on the price of Bitcoin to go down because we are in a downtrend, and I put up $23, or rather $20. Well, the cost was around $19, and I ended up gaining 116, which was quite crazy, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. So I didn't really wait for the time to end because I just wanted to practice proper risk management. As you can see right over here, I was able to sell and just pretty much close my trade. So anyhow, I just thought of sharing that. Now let's go to my portfolio. As you can see, this is my current portfolio. So what you need to understand, as I have been practicing and preaching, especially to you guys, by the way, if you want to double your money each and every day, because you can literally do this each and every day. By the way, let me even go to my portfolio so that I show you what happened. And let's take a look at the history. So yesterday I actually formed in a bad trade, and I was sort of I lost that $23 that I had in the beginning because I neglected some key principles. And this is one of the reasons why it's very important for you to always stick to the rules. So boom, this is my trading history. I started about 4 days ago. I deposited $20. My first trade was around $2, and then I was able to like double. So instantly I had the right strategy because I doubled my $2, made $4, and then yesterday I ended up trading $20 and I made $43. And this trade right over here is what killed me. I went to the 15-minute time frame. I went to the 15-minute time frame, and I was just able to sort of just do some weird formal type of move, which was honestly above my character. I don't even know where this came from, but anyhow, I am not going to make any excuses. I'm just sort of going to be able to keep on doing what I have to do and just keep it moving. So this was a trade that made me erase the profit that I created. So I made $23 and then I lost $20. But anyhow, we are still in the profits, and we're still going to be able to push the portfolio up. So as you can see right over here, I have lost one trade. I've had 2 successful trades. So out of 3 trades, I lost 1 trade because I neglected the key principles as far as the time frame is concerned. So in order for you to beat the game as far as Polymarket is concerned, do not go on the 15 minutes. If you are going to trade the 15 minutes, right? Because here there's different time frames, 15 minutes hourly and 4 hourly right over here. If you're going to trade the 15 minutes, always go for extreme reversals, okay? But if you are in a market position, so let's say for example we are where can we find extreme reversals? So moments like this, let me show you. Okay, moments like that after a prolonged uptrend. Okay, because at the end of the day, right, you are betting against the trend and you are betting against the sentiments of other people. So imagine this is our confined range right over here, right? In order for us to bet the 15 minutes, we have to see massive rejections like 1, 2 on specific order blocks. Okay, if you are able to identify such type of moves, it's going to happen. So like I told you, right, we are in a trend. Okay, so right now we're going to be trending back and forth. We're going to be doing that before we finally decide what the price of Bitcoin is going to do, either to that level or to that level. So at this particular moment, right, this range is going to give us a lot of opportunities. Number one, we know for a fact between today and tomorrow, the next 72 hours, we're probably going to be retesting the bottom of the range right over here, which is around 83 or at 81 cents. And right now we are currently at 90,450. So what does that mean for you if you are trading on Polymarket? It means you bet towards the downside. We already got rejected one, two, three, four times on the breakout towards the upside. Okay, so that means the likeliest scenario is for us to retest these bearish order blocks. So if you go to Polymarket, all you have to do is look for a time frame which coincides the current price. Like, for example, take a look at this. In about 27 minutes, right now the current price is around 69 cents, which is not a very good balance for me, because I love to trade undervalued shares. So if you guys are specifically trading on Polymarket, right, and you do not understand my thinking, then you need to join our group. So join our group and specifically request for a private session with me, and I'm going to keep you up to speed. Like, this is going to help you do your thing. So right now, if I were to bet on this, first of all, we've got about 27 minutes. Keep that in mind. And this is the 4 hourly prediction scenario. So instead of me risking my trade, because remember, this is what happened to me yesterday. I sort of go in when the time was very minimal, and I used the 15-minute time frame, and that's why I was able to like lose that particular trade. Not because I was wrong necessarily, it's because time wasn't with me. Do you get the point, right? Sometimes you could be right, but time, because I was trading the 15-minute time frame. If you go to my portfolio, right, and you check out the history, this loss right over here, the loss that I had right over here was because time was against me. But eventually, like after about 20 minutes after the prediction time frame closed, it was in profit. So if I had enough time, I would have obviously made a very good trade. And this is one of the reasons why, when you are deciding to jump in or not, right, have enough time for the trade to play out. Okay, so yeah, right now if I put in let's say for example a $20, this is on the upside. This is not possible. This is I mean, it is possible for the price to reverse and push up, but I just don't want to risk that. The other strategy that I can use is, since the price is 30 cents, right, it's very undervalued. If I go on a smaller time frame, so we can go to the 1 minute, instead of me waiting for the price to for the timer to end, because we've got about 25 minutes, what I would do is I would go to the 15-minute time frame right over here and just look for a reversal. So let me show you what I mean, because you can still make money, technically speaking, even if you know that it's highly unlikely. So boom, right over here, this is a 15-second time frame. Do you see this levels, right? If the price goes to 90,319, we can still jump in and make some good amounts of money. So right over here, the price could sort of reverse. So now the question stands: if we get in on the 15-second time frame, how much money are we going to be able to flip? So let's say for example we start having momentum and we see the shares of the up shares push from 30 to about 50 cents. We've obviously made some money, because here the odds are stacked against us, and if we put in $20, if in 24 minutes it beats 468, we triple, basically we double, more than double our money. But that is highly unlikely to happen, and this is one of the reasons why you just sell the shares when the shares sort of push up a little bit, because you're buying each share at 30 cents. So in order for you to sort of just make some quick money, you sort of just sell it. So let me try and refresh and see if the share has changed. So right now everybody's betting towards the downside, therefore the shares are very, very different. There's an imbalance. So you see what I meant, right? This is what I meant. So if we bought in at 29, the price would obviously have pushed up to about 43. We sell. So we don't wait for the timer to happen. So let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. So right over here, the 15-minute time frame, if we look at the structure, we sort of created a new structure. So if we find enough support, if we do not break 90,353, if we maintain this, we can push up, and we have to look for the price of each share to go lower. If the price of each share can even go to about 15 cents, right, and we see a minimal reversal push up, right, then we can sell, not necessarily waiting for the timer to be up. We can just simply sell our position and we make money. You understand? So there's opportunities each and every day. So if whatever you put in, if let's say for example you get 29 shares on the up, and there's a sort of push back on the 15 second time frame, and the shares increase, you just simply sell. So you don't necessarily have to get it right or wrong in certain circumstances or conditions. And this is one of the reasons why I really believe that there is a lot of money to be made. However, you see, when it comes to trading, right, you have to trade in the direction of the trend. If you take a look at the current notion, right, we've got the 15 minutes. It's sort of having a doji, like it's having doji candles. So I hope you guys know about price action. These types of candles, they sort of represent uncertainty, like the markets haven't decided. We've got the VWAP holding its support. We also have the point of control, which is the red line. So right now there's actually a lot of shares being sold, and what's going to happen is every time the price pushes up, it's going to face a lot of rejection. So instead of getting in and placing a bet right now, I would rather wait for the price to push and have a pullback. Wherever the pullback gets exhaustion, this is where I place a bet against the herd. Because what's going to happen is if the price keeps on pushing back, right, everybody is going to be betting towards the upside. The algorithmic bots, the algorithm traders, these guys are going to be betting towards the upside because they are just basically arbitrage. They are, you know, profiting off of the arbitrage, the price difference between the ups, the lowest lows and the highest highs. And this is one of the reasons why you have to think about them when you are trading. There's a lot of things to discuss. There's a lot of strategies that I have. If you guys really want to make serious bucks, and if you guys really understand the amount of opportunity that we have on Polymarket, you wouldn't even be trading regular altcoins and all that stuff, because we've got a lot of opportunities just understanding how to play the game. This is one of the reasons why as soon as I get enough conviction and just basically understand the whole game plan, I'm definitely going to be going crazy, because I just started trading on Polymarket about 4 days ago, and this is one of the reasons why I see how easy it is to do all these things. So yeah, you guys are going to be on this journey together. I promise myself that I'm going to be able to turn $2 into $2 million with this simple principles, because each and every right prediction that I have, I'm able to double. If you compound my doubling effect, it's a lot of opportunities. And this is one of the reasons why you have to join my private trading group. Link is going to be in the description. It's very affordable. It's only $150 per month. That is, you guys are going to be getting hourly, 4 hourly, and mostly I trade the 4 hours. You're going to be getting multiple plays from me, which you guys can use to like further utilize and just basically make a lot of money on. So remember, the price is $150 and the link is going to be in the description. It's nas.io. So yeah, let me just basically show you. Anyway, the link is going to be in the description or on the comment section below. That is my private trading group. If you guys want to have like a trading partner, we do this. We have live streams. We basically meant for this because we've been trading for like over a decade. I have quite a number of experience, quite a lot of experience, if I might say. And this is one of the reasons why I do not even know why it took me so long to discover Polymarket, and a lot of people are using Polymarket for like these trending stuff like Fed decision in January. That is so It's so all over the place. But when it comes to trading crypto specifically, right, there's a mathematical um, science behind it. Like since I trade a lot, I can go in like on a 15-second time frame. So I really feel like I've got an edge trading BTC up and down in comparison to these things, because I do not have any connections when it comes to the feds, when it comes to all this stuff. So it's easy for me to like trade crypto. Anyhow, this is all I had for you. It's been your boy Crypto Hype. Join my private trading group. As far as Polymarket is concerned, I'm going to be giving you regular updates. We're going to be live streaming. We're going to be doing this together. It only costs 150 US dollars per month, and from there we're going to do crazy amounts of stuff. Remember, do not FOMO. Trade the 4 hours and make sure that you only trade the lowest shares. Okay, do not go in. Understand the balance between the ups and the downs and the value of the share that you're getting. Yeah, that's all I had for you. See you in my private trading group.